iFlamboyant is back at it again with its annual fashion show. Here to tell us about it is Desi Brown, production director at iFlamboyant. Welcome back to GMSKN, Desi.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure.
Always a pleasure to talk to you. For the benefit of those who might not know about iFlamboyant, tell us a little bit about business.
Okay, so iFlamboyant is an initiative actually that was started by Dale Kelly, and she is a breast cancer survivor. So when she had a challenging phase getting over that, she made a promise that she would return home and give back. And iFlamboyant was created so that she can be able to create a space for artists, for art, for craft and fashion. And they've been able to do a lot of philanthropic things by raising funds for one upcoming designer, giving back to schools like art supplies and so forth. And this year, which is the 9th year since its creation, they're having a fashion show. And the fashion show is going to be held at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, and it features 11 designers. So the initiative this year is focusing on ensuring that local talent, local designers, both from St. Kitts and Nevis, are being showcased.
Okay. You mentioned, I asked you earlier about, I thought iFlamboyant was just the fashion showcase, but you mentioned it's more than that. Can you let myself and for others who don't know what exactly it is?
Okay, so iFlamboyant is a brand of, like I said, philanthropic activities. So through iFlamboyant, she's sponsoring young kids, she's getting art supplies in schools, she's raising awareness for art, craft and talent all over St. Kitts and Nevis, through her own store called Dale Art and Style, which is at Christoph Harbour. She's showcasing local talent and giving designers a chance to get contact with buyers so that they can purchase their art and so forth. So it's just really like a platform to be able to use. I think here you can see more visual art being demonstrated. So it's a space for visual arts, and I know we don't have many of those on the island.
For the upcoming fashion show, Desi, you mentioned that there are 11 designers that will be featured. Do you have any names that you can give us?
Yes, I can actually. We'll be releasing all of the names today, but I guess you get first dibs. And they are the likes of El Couture by Leslie. You have VN Designs, which is Vaughn Anslin from Nevis. You have Julian's Daughter, which is actually a water marbling artist from Nevis who creates wearable art. You have Dale Kelly from Dale Art and Style. You have Judith Rollins Paul. You have Crochet by Pink. There is also, and that's a young lady, Maya Rollins. There's also Sassy V Collectibles and Riff Raff, Rivka McCoy from Nevis as well. She lives in Nevis, but she's Vincentian, born to Bajan and Jamaican parents.
Quite Caribbean.
Yes, quite Caribbean. We should have Carabel Batik on board, and I think that's about it. I think I called everyone. We'll also be featuring designs from the store Icy Jewelers as well.
Tell us about the prizes to be won.
Okay, so we have quite a number of sponsors, and a lot of the sponsors are giving away dinner for two. We have Digital on board with vouchers. We have Diamonds International. They're actually giving away Best Dressed Female prize. So very, very high value item from the store will be given away. And we also have a voucher from Serendipity. We have Shipwreck. We also have Icy Jewelers raffling a Coach perfume. And yes, we have Old Road Rum donating 3 bottles of their rum. But the style of which persons will be able to win, these items will be placed under their seat, so they wouldn't know. They'll just sit anywhere, and they'll all have envelopes. They can't even see. All the envelopes will be envelopes, but only until you open you'll see.
I was going to ask you because if I felt under my seat and I felt nothing, I would shift my seat if it was open
No,
seating.
we'll put everything under so that you don't know.
Okay, fair enough. Sneaky but nice.
Just so that you don't know.
Okay.
All right. The designer marketplace. What is that?
Okay, so the designer marketplace for iFlamboyant really features the designers going to a specific area at the back of the show, close to food and beverage, so that they can be able to interact and sell their designs.
Oh, that's awesome. So if you see something that you like, you can purchase it while you're there.
Correct.
Incredible.
Time of the show and where tickets can be purchased, as you would have already mentioned the location of it.
Yeah, so the show starts at 5 p.m. and you can get tickets at Cox and Screws, Skin, Body, and Tattoo.
Okay.
That's in the Pelican Mall.
Okay.
Harper's, Office Depot. You can also get them from Swag and Sway and Dale Art and Style.
All right. We're delving now into your role as a production director. So how long have you been collaborating with iFlamboyant in this role?
This is actually my first year. I've not done it before. I've kind of been an observer in a sense, but Dale kind of adopted me.
Ooh, I like that.
And she would have requested that she needed assistance. And so I came on board with the team because she has a team of persons that support her and to be able to provide production services for iFlamboyant. So what we do though is we just pull all the elements together. So we work with sound, lighting, stage, all the audio visual elements. We prepare host scripts. We put together ensure that the run sheet of the show is organized currently iFlamboyant has a model liaison in Miss Shahir James.
Okay.
And the work that we're currently doing is to ensure that everything backstage and front of house works together to ensure that there is a beautiful production. So all of the experiences that you're going to have during the event will be powered by and put together by the production team.
Okay, lovely.
Sounds very interesting.
Thank you.
Wishing you the best.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. So what are you looking forward to most about this show?
The experience, really. I don't think I've been to a show that has this many designers before, and there are like almost 30 models. So I'm really looking forward to see how everything plays out, because we would have mentioned the artists, but I also think that it really showcases the young talent, because there are a lot of young models that are going to be coming out this year, and they've been practicing consistently every 2 weeks since I think it's February.
Okay.
And it's actually interesting to see that many models participate. So I'm really excited to see them rock the designs of all the designers and really have people experience the art and culture. We missed one designer, Kiwi Dan Couture, will be on this show as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what they come up with, because I haven't been able to see anything. I won't be able to see anything until the show. So it's like, okay, what I think it's gonna do, because we don't have many fashion shows. So I'm really excited to see what the art is gonna look like, the wearable art is gonna look like for that event.
Yeah, you're reading my mind, because when I heard you say it the first time, I thought, well, this is going to be really interesting. It'd be great to see as well. In terms of the production side of things, what are some of the highlights that you've experienced so far in the role?
All right, so I think my highlight so far has been working with Dale. She has a very dynamic personality, and I think for me, I can't say I've never worked with anybody as passionate, but she's deeply deeply, incredibly passionate about what she's doing, and being able to, because this is the 9th year, use this as a launch pad for the 10th year, because she's always looking towards the future. And I think being able to work with an individual that is so encouraging and gives you the freedom to express and input has been really rewarding. I think it's going to actually reflect, I think, in the quality of the show. She allows artists, creatives to be themselves, and that has been, to me, one of the most rewarding experiences working as a production director.
So that's even know with highs, come lows, and challenges. What are some of the challenges you have encountered thus far?
I think we haven't had many. You see, a lot of the work happens when you begin setting up. That's where the challenges start to show themselves. That's where the challenges really start to show themselves. When you begin setting up and realizing maybe you missed something here or there, and then you'll have to write it down. Okay, so for next time, I'm going to have to remember to do this. But you never really know until that stage starts going up and those lights starts going on, what's really happening. Because you can plan, and you can walk through the event and show as many times as possible. We've had meetings. Dale is not big on bogging you down with all of that stuff, so like you can't, there's no issues dealing with people, there's no issues really that's coming up, because the show is well supported actually by corporate St. Kitts and Nevis. There are many sponsors and persons who are willing to come on board to assist in any way that they can. So I can't think of in any aspect at all challenges per se, and perhaps that could also be an attribute to my attitude, that we don't really have many challenges, and I'm a problem solver, so like things come up and maybe you solve it immediately and you don't dwell on it to think, oh, that might have been a challenge. But yeah.
It's a great attitude.
Good stuff.
A question for you concerning Dale. When she spoke to us last year, I think it was around the same time, concerning the fashion show, one of the things that she said that resonated with me, which I found kind of cute actually, is the fact that she is very shy, and so she actually used the children for support when she walked out. Are we going to see that this year?
I'm not going to give away what Dale is doing. They've added an interesting element this year, based on, I'm just going to say it's based on the logo and its elements. And the logo is a lady in a red dress. So I'm excited to see that play out. That's probably going to be a major surprise. And there are performances. Poison SKN would actually be performing an acro piece. Probably be, I mean, we do aerial, but we don't usually do acro dance in spaces outside of our own. So that will be happening. But as it relates to Dale loves really positive energy. So I'm not gonna share too much about what she's doing. I want people to come. You too.
Well, you definitely piqued my interest, Desi.
Take it, lady in the red dress. So Desi, here's your chance to encourage our viewing audience to come out and support and let them know everything that will be available at this show.
All right, so the iFlamboyant fashion show is a philanthropic activity, and I really do believe that it gives St. Kitts and Nevis the opportunity to see, feel, experience art in its visual form, in clothing and textiles and arts and crafts and so forth, and really generate some energy around these designers. And I really want to see persons come out and support. It's actually $150 for the tickets. Your funds go towards, like I said, philanthropic activities, hosting the event for next year. And we want to see you come out, experience the 11 designers, experience the marketplace. You can come and take lots of photos, have fun, chill with the girls or chill with your crew, and have lots of fun. It's going to be hosted on April 2nd. That's this coming Sunday at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort and Royal Beach Casino at the Grand Plaza. So that's through the lobby, down the steps. And tickets will actually be on sale at the Marriott as well from Friday and Saturday. I think Thursday maybe, but we'll let you guys know. You can actually follow iFlamboyant on social media. But tickets are currently at Swag and Sway, Skin, Body, Art and Piercing, as well as Dale Art and Style and Harper's Office Depot.